So today I'm doing a rolling ongoing project pan update. I've got a few empties and I am basically switching out my entire foundation routine. So I figured we could do that together. So first let's quickly go through some empties and a couple of declutters. I've got a NYX Macaroon, a NYX Wicked, and a Wet n Wild Velvet Matte. I recently wore these colors. I have some lavenders that look really good on me. These make my teeth look really yellow, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass these on. And I have the NYX Wicked in like a blue color, Envy, and it's not opaque very much, and it kind of slides around my lips, so it's not worth it. And I also have an older Wet n Wild and Fergie lipstick in Divinely Chilled, and it smells bad now, so that's also gonna go. My Smashbox Reflection High Shine Lip Gloss, it is starting to kind of separate, and like the texture is not the same anymore. This is super old. I used a lot of it, but I can't use it anymore. Okay, I finished up this small size of the Herbivore Blue Tansy Resurfacing Clarity Mask. This was really nice. I like this a lot. It was a very thin mask, which was different for me. If you're sensitive to scents, don't use this. It's got a very powerful, like almost perfumey scent, but I think it's just from the ingredients that are in here. There's like some essential oils and flower oils and stuff, so I think that's what's making it smell like this. I don't think there's anything like additives or anything, but if you're sensitive to smells, don't use this. If you're not, I think it's fantastic. I would definitely consider trying this again. Okay, I've got a little tiny trial size of Calypso Orchid from Demeter. It was nice enough to wear through, but not something I would consider getting a larger size of, so I did just go ahead and wear through that because I knew it's not something I really wanted to stick around in my collection. It was just too sweet for me. This is one that does last a lot longer on the skin, and it projects quite nicely for a Demeter scent. Okay, and I finished up the Ulta Beauty Maximum Lashes Mascara. This was pretty good. The brush is not my preference. The formula was nice though. Much nicer than that other, the mascara in the blue tube. Much nicer than that one. Okay, I'm getting rid of a few things I'm bringing to my family when I go to visit. A couple of these things I had up on Mercari that haven't sold, so I'm just gonna give them to family. I have Nest Citrine, and this is just not my kind of scent. This came in a set, so I'm gonna give that to my mom. And I have a small size of Mr. Burberry. I don't even remember how I got this. I'm gonna see if my dad wants this. This smells like something he would like. Okay, I'm gonna see if my cousin might want these. I have the All Nighter foundation from Urban Decay in shade 0.5. This oxidizes so dark. So dark. I can't use this. I mean, I tried it a couple of times with some white mixers, and it's a mess. I have to put so much in it that it changes like the formula and the performance of it. It's just not worth it. And I also have the No Filter Concealer. I think this is now called the shade Light 10. It used to be Fair 5. This also oxidizes quite dark, so I can't use it. So these are some declutters that I'm going to be giving to some family. So I'm still using the same lip balm and under eye roller thingy. I'm basically done with the Dr. Brandt primer luminizer. This is mostly air that's left. I could try to get some more out, but I'm really just kind of sick of using it. I think it's kind of messing with my skin. I originally thought it was a moisturizer that was messing with my skin, but I kind of think it's this. So I think it's all really almost gone. Like the last time I used it, I had to try to get some out. So I'm rotating this back in. This is the Sheer Envy Pore Defense Primer Serum. I really enjoyed this. It's about this far down right now, so I'm happy to use that again. Okay, I'm almost done with this Milani eyeshadow primer, but it's separating. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this. I've had this for ages and it has lasted for so long. But yeah, it's separating now. It's not doing its job anymore. So I'm gonna use the Ulta Beauty Tinted Eye Primer in Satin Blush. If this ends up being too dark to use as like an all-over eye primer, I'm going to switch it up, but I do want to try this out because I know I like the formula of this. I just can't recall if it was too dark to use all over my eyes. Okay, I'm like pretty much done. Like there's some stuff stuck in the corners here of the e.l.f. concealer, mineral concealer, but yeah, I'm pretty much done with that. I'm actually going to start using a foundation again. I'm finding that I'm having less issues with breakouts and blemishes and like major discoloration, and I'm just having some general redness. So I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna try a foundation again. This is the Marc Jacobs Genius Gel in Ivory Light. This is discontinued sadly, and it's a fantastic formula. So I'm gonna try this out. And alright, so I have flipped the cushion like 8 times on this, and I think I've got everything out of it that I can get without taking the cushion out itself and smashing it on my face. So yeah, I am done with this. It was a great illuminator for like underneath that mineral concealer. I think that was the perfect use for it. Usually when I use concealer, when I use foundation all over my face, I tend to get enough coverage with the right kind of under eye brightener. And what I like to use is, again, this is discontinued, this is like the ColourPop highlighter sticks. This is Releve. Don't have a whole lot of it left, but yeah, this is what I like to use as like an under eye brightener. And this paired with the foundation and the under eye powder that I'm about to show you is plenty enough coverage for my under eye circles. And that says a lot because my under eye circles are bad. I'm not finished with this. I'm just gonna rotate it back into my collection for now. And I have the e.l.f. Mineral Eye Brightener. So this layered with that ColourPop stick is plenty enough coverage. And I've used it before like that, and I love the look that it gives. So I'm gonna start using that again. For an all-over setting powder, I have a small size of the Laura Mercier loose setting powder that I need to use up because it's not cruelty-free, though I do like the powder. Alright, and pretty much everything else is staying the same. So yeah, that is everything switched out. So yeah, if you are interested in more project pan videos, check out that playlist on my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. It really helps me out a lot and it means a lot to me. And that is all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.